Progress.
Muy bien, estudiantes. Remember, as long you are not answering, mute yourself so we can continue. Okay, déjame allow these students to enter. Ok, muy bien. Vamos a continuar. Yes, yes. I thank you, Daniel. Exactly. So it's about the past. That's why I choose the past tense for the letter. All right. No, even though I'm going to show you an example. No, let's see. So we were here. Fui a ayudar a mi tía. To do what? You were saying to fui a ayudar a mi tía because she's sick, because I want to help her to cook for a wedding or to cook for a party. Maybe you don't know how to say wedding, but you know how to say party. All right. So let's start by the first one that you say that she was sick. All right. Fui a ayudar a mi tía because she was sick. How we are going to say that? Who can tell me? All right. How we are going to say because?
Porque.
Muy bien. Yes, someone was trying to ask me something. All right. Fui a ayudar a mi tía porque, and that porque, remember that is, porque está, well, remember, this is past tense. In this case, you will have to use in pasó. We are going to use the same verb because it's in the past tense. Algo me pasó where? Where?
En el aeropuerto.
Muy bien. En el aeropuerto. Muy bien. Algo me pasó en el aeropuerto. Perfecto. So we are going to use en el aeropuerto. Okay. Algo me pasó en el aeropuerto. Now let's see.
Miss, I message you in the chat. Miss, instead of like, you wouldn't, well, some with the imagine part, oh. So that's like when I arrived at the airport or something.
Yes. Wait a minute. Someone is. I'm seeing that you say that you want to join with your computer, but I'm not seeing you outside to allow you to enter. All right. So.
Excuse me, Miss. Miss, could you remind me of the word limit for the letter, please?
The limit 150 to wait.
130 to
150. Yes, 130 to 150. That's the limit. But as long you write properly, oh, that's why I'm not seeing you. All right. Who is the one who is asking? JF. All right. Let me see. Chance Williams, she's from Alpha. Anybody know her?
She's from Glenmere, Miss. She goes to my school. She's from Glenmere.
Oh, who? Williams? Chante Williams?
Yes, Miss.
All right. Forbes, anybody know her? All right. Richard, Shaddai Richard, I think that's the pronunciation, I don't know. All right, let us continue. Now, no puedes imaginar lo que pasó en el aeropuerto o algo me pasó en el aeropuerto. All right? Yes, from Querida Maria, and I think that they count as well
Miss, so why them count the dear whoever, Miss, why them count that? as
Because
the
it's
one
part
to
of the letter, is the heading of the letter. So
Me
that's
says
part-
not from the date, then start count.
yes, exactly. That's what I was ready to say. These words count as well. All right? The prepositions and the month. Now, let's see. No puedes imaginar lo que pasó. Algo me pasó en el aeropuerto. And then we are going to say exactly what happened. Algo me pasó en el aeropuerto. How we are going to say that I lost my suitcase? How I'm going to say that? How we are going to say I lost or lost? Which is the verb that we are going to use to talk about when we talk about that we lose something? Which is the verb? Or let me see the chat.
Me said typing in the chat.
Pedir, no. Perdí, muy bien, perdí.
perder.
Perder is the verb,
This
muy
is
bien.
verb.
Yeah, perder. Perder, but in the past tense, we are going to say perdí, okay? Perdí. And remember that if it is past tense, this is very, very, very important. Make sure that you know where to put the tildes, all right? Because the past tense is not past tense without tilde. Is that clear? Please pay attention to that. Because if the letter you are going to use past tense, you have to put the tildes, because if not, it's not past tense. Perfect. Now, perdí, what did you lose?
It's mi maleta.
Okay, mi maleta. What is another way to say suitcase or luggage in Spanish?
Equipaje.
Muy bien, equipaje. Perdí mi maleta o perdí mi equipaje. All right, I don't need to write me because it's the same thing. So, equipaje. Perfecto. Perdí mi maleta, perdí mi equipaje. So, if the letter that you have to write is about past tense and something that you lost, you just have to make sure that the thing that the noun that they are going to include there, you know what it is. All right? How to say that in Spanish. Perdí mi maleta, mi equipaje. All right? So, perdí mi maleta, mi equipaje. We can finish there, or you can say, when did you lose that? Maybe when you went to collect your luggage, or when you want to say when you reached to Uruguay, when you arrived to Uruguay. Anybody has an idea how we are going to say that? When I arrive?
Miss, cuando llegue.
Cuando, muy bien. Cuando llegué. Remember that this is past tense, so everything, almost everything has tilde. All right? Cuando llegué, where?
En
No.
Uruguay.
No. How we are going to say to Uruguay? Muy bien. A Uruguay. Muy bien. All right. Cuando llegué a Uruguay. Perfecto. No, vamos a ver. So, you say what happened, but we want to say what did you, yes.
If you're in the waiting room.
Who?
Miss someone from Queens.
Somebody named Saya.
She's from here?
No, Miss Queens.
Queens.
Oh, she's from Queens, you know her?
Yeah, only that's why.
No, Miss.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know if you know the person.
Miss, they're probably from a group that I shared the link in, that's why.
Yeah, but the problem is that I don't know, and I admit everybody. I want to try with those who has full name.
Miss, I know her.
Because I don't want to allow someone inside and we can't continue with the, so I'm admitting those who has name and last name, and one by one, and not.
Miss, I know her. I
All
attend
right,
Queens as
perfect.
well. I know her.
All right, perfect. Now let's see, because the rest they have to wait until I share the video. All right. So, cuando llegué a Uruguay. So we say what happened, but now we need to say what did you do there. So you say what happened at the airport. Perfect, perfecto. Hablamos qué sucedió en el aeropuerto. Ahora,
Miss Echo,
Mhm.
Miss Echo, you say it's a surprise party. You go there to help her plan. Miss, you're going to say, you say you bake the cake, or you yes, we can
All
start
right,
doing that.
perfect. Yes, now we are going to include everything and anything we can include, saying, okay, so yeah, okay, no problem. I allow her to enter already. Now, we are going to try to say as many, include as many elements saying what we did there, okay? When you talk about what happened, you lost your luggage, and now, what did you do there? So let's see, first of all, when we are going to mention many stuff, and we are going to say first, second, finally. How we are going to say first? Or first of all?
Firstly, or
Primero.
Primero, muy bien. Primero, I went. How we are going to say I went? Well,
Yo fui.
yeah, but in this case, it's not you alone because you're supposed to go with your auntie. So how we are going to say we?
Fuimos.
Okay, primero fuimos. Muy bien. Primero fuimos a. So if you are talking about baking, what's the first place that we are going?
La tienda.
Okay, but more than la tienda, where we
El
can find
supermercado.
everything. Muy bien.
La bake, Mr. Bakery.
Yes. No, supermercado. Fuimos al supermercado. Yes, the letter will have passages. Remember that I'm doing this using PowerPoint. That's why it looks like this, all right? But I will...
El centro comercial.
O el centro comercial, yes, of course. Fuimos al supermercado. Or as someone say, al centro comercial. Now, listen, in this case, remember, supermercado is masculine, centro comercial is masculine. So we have to, when we say to that place, is al, okay? Is the contraction al. She's still waiting. I thought that I allow her to enter. Sorry, wait a minute. My goodness. Oh, Larissa is outside. All right. Okay, ladies. Well, estudiantes, lo siento. So remember, supermercado is masculine, centro comercial is a masculine noun. So in this case, we are going to use al. If I say, primero fuimos a la tienda. In that case, tienda is a feminine noun, so we are going to use a la. All right? Always remember that. When you are saying where you are going, you need to use prepositions before. So, a la, al, it depends. Okay, primero, fuimos al supermercado o al centro comercial. What did you do there?
Miss compramos.
Okay, yes, because it's not you alone, so we are going to use the verb comprar. So, compramos. So, compramos. ¿Qué compramos? Compramos pan. Remember that I said to you, include as many nouns and adjectives as possible, all right? Compramos pan, what else? Let's see.
Queso. Frutas.
So,
Pastel.
as.
Chocolate.
What else?
Leche.
Ladies, if sorry, it's the I'm used to it. Estudiantes. If we are going eventually to talk about that we are going to do a cake, you have to remember that we need to include the things that we are going to need for the cake. And what is that?
Miss
Leche.
flour.
Okay, flour. How are you going to say flour?
Huevos.
Huevos, muy bien. Eggs, huevos.
Miss, you're going to need chocolate or
Chocolate. Chocolate. Okay,
fresas.
it's already, but if we want to say fresas, just to remember el vocabulario, fresas. How we are going to say flour, you know? Yes, azúcar, muy
Miss,
bien. Azúcar, harina. Harina is flour. Harina. Okay, harina with H. Harina.
Miss,
Alright.
we're going to.
What else?
Miss, you can say we'll buy like
Miss
goat
limon,
and huh?
Okay.
limon y agua.
Limon. Agua. Anything else that we want to add there? Remember, these are just examples. What I'm trying to
Miss pollo.
pollo, muy bien. So what I'm just trying to call the attention is that this is the time that you are going to include as many, okay, butter, muy bien. How we are going to say butter? Anybody? Mantequilla, muy bien. Perfecto. Agua, we need mantequilla, definitivamente. Mantequilla. Mantequilla. Okay, so this is the moment that you are going to include as many nouns as you want, because this is going to be part of the things that you are mentioning, and it's going to be counted. All right, so we were talking about the passages. For example, we can say, buenas tardes, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Yo fui a ayudar a mi tía porque estuvo enferma. Then we are going to start another part of the topic, that is what happened to me and where I went. So right there, you can just start a next, un nuevo párrafo, a next passage, all right? And then we talk about what happened, where we went, all right? So we went to the supermarket, we buy a whole heap of stuff.
Miss, you can say you go somewhere else as well?
Yes, that's why I put primero. Then we are going to say secondly. How we are going to say second or secondly? How we are going to say that?
Teacher, we just can't say then.
Okay, then how we are going to say then? Or after. How we are going to say after? Let me see the.
Luego.
Luego, muy bien, luego. Después, any of those. Luego, or we can add después. Después, luego, después, segundo. So these are different words that we can add to continue talking about what we are going to, okay? Okay, luego, después, segundo. Okay, I'm not going alone to wherever we are going now.
Fuimos
Okay, fuimos again, muy bien, fuimos, the verb.
a la tienda de ropa.
A la tienda
De
de
ropa.
ropa. And we are going to say buy what?
Compramos.
Okay, de ropa. Okay, if you're going to be the coma there, una coma. Tienda de ropa. Compramos.
Vestidos.
Yes, and this is the time that we are going to, segundamente, yes, but it depends when we are going to use it. For example, you can use en segundo lugar o segundo, segundamente is not used in this case. All right, you can use segundo o en segundo lugar. Okay, but not in this, not now. All right, not here. Okay, compramos
Pantalones.
vestidos,
Zapatos.
Pantalones.
Faldas.
Pantalones,
Bolsa.
faldas, blusas,
Sombreros.
sombreros, muy bien. Yes. Let me see.
Miss, you could also
Camisetas.
add accessories.
Yeah, someone is talking about regalo. Muy bien. Say it again.
You could also say accessories such as gafas de sol.
Sí, gafas, aretes, collares. So, camisa,
Tacones,
muy bien, camiseta, camisas, camisetas,
Mis tacones altos.
tacones altos, tacones altos. No, we want to say we buy a lot of stuff. So most likely there will be a party, no? But we talk about the party already. So tacones altos to go to the party or for the party. How are we going to say that?
Por la fiesta.
Por, we are going to use por when we are talking about time. Por dos días, exactly.
Para la fiesta.
In this case, it's gonna be para, okay? Para la fiesta. Para la fiesta, what type of party it is? You remember?
Sorpresas.
Muy bien,
Sorpresa.
sorpresa. Para la fiesta, sorpresa. Perfecto, and we finish there. And let's see that we talk about the last thing that you do. So you went home and you start baking the cake, all right? Because you bought a lot of stuff in order to make un pastel, para hacer un pastel. What? Oh, yes, azúcar. Para hacer un pastel, ¿ok? Perfecto. Ahora, vamos a ver. How we are going to say we went home.
Fuimos a la casa.
Okay. No, before we went home, we are going to say finally we went home.
Finalmente.
Or por fin.
Muy bien, por fin. Por fin. We went home.
Fuimos a la casa.
Fuimos para la casa. O llegamos a casa. Okay? So any of those ideas can work. Let me see the chat room. Finalmente fuimos a casa a decorar muy bien. Yes, we can say that. Fuimos para la casa. Fuimos a casa also. Okay, we can use instead of para la casa, we can say a casa.
Miss,
yes?
can you say fuimos en casa?
No. No, it's a la. It's to the house, all right? In this case, para, because it's the destination. But we can't use por because remember, we are going to use por when we are saying por 2 días, por un mes. En casa, in the house, yes, exactly. And it can work out there. It can be en, all right? Remember, when we are back, I'm going to allow you to enter one by one. Let me see if we can take a picture of you so I know who. Well, any name that it doesn't match, I won't allow you. I won't allow them to enter because we can't waste time again. All right. So let me save this and let me stop sharing.